You know, Peter Schweizer, I thought I knew everything there was to know about immigration and these various elements involved in it. I now know I didn't know enough. In fact, I didn't know a whole lot. Even though I've studied this issue, you've done a tremendous amount of research with your team. You've laid this out, and I mean it, chapter and verse, how this is affecting the country. We see it today, what's happening in our cities. We see it, the river to the sea crowd. We see it in Minneapolis. We see it in LA. We see it all over the country. And you have laid this out, and the American people really need to understand this. So let's get started with your book, The Invisible Coup. First of all, you start off in the book, and you can see I've taken a lot of time going through it because it's a great book. It's a very important book. You start out talking about the foreign influences in our country, especially by enemies and adversaries that are trying to overthrow the nation from within. So as a general matter, what are you talking about there?
Well, Mark, we've had a very important and needed conversation about immigration in the United States. And that focus has been primarily on the effect on the economy, things like crime on our streets, how it influences our culture. Those are all super important, and the Trump administration deserves enormous credit for sealing the border. What this book is about is the weaponization of immigration. That is how foreign adversaries and neighbors like Mexico or countries like China or like the Muslim Brotherhood are using mass migration as a political weapon against us. So when somebody comes from Somalia or somebody comes from Mexico or somebody comes from China, they are bringing with them not only themselves, their family, and their culture, they're also bringing with them political networks. And these political networks are hostile to the United States. I quote extensively in the book from people from all three of those areas how they view mass migration as a way of fundamentally transforming America. So we have sealed the border, which is vitally important, but these networks and these radicals continue to operate inside the United States. And as I document in the book, government officials from Mexico, individuals from China, from the Muslim Brotherhood, they are responsible for a lot of the chaos in our streets, the violent anti-ICE protests, the other protests that we've seen taking place. This is an organized effort to undermine America. So we need to think not just about immigration as an issue, but about weaponized immigration and how our foreign adversaries are using it against us.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.